Okay, well, yeah, that really didn't go so well. What just happened to me? I will admit, I have never actually used this as a venue to talk about really personal stuff before, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't this time, but I'm still sort of really just reeling from what happened actually. What's just happened to me offline. My look, I can't. I don't know really whether I can sort of give an outline of my entire history sort of within a couple of minutes or within 10 minutes. I don't think I could because a lot's happened. But suffice it to say that I have a couple of really toxic parents. Well, some people have probably had more toxic than me. Well, I know a lot of people would have, but they're still pretty toxic. And I just had an argument with my father, and it looks as though I'm possibly not going to be hearing from him again for a while. I'm hoping, well, I don't know whether it's going to be for good or not. I mean, part of me knows that it actually probably needs to be, but yeah, I'm just sort of really emotionally shaken up and stunned by it at the moment. I feel as though I've been hit by something, I don't know, and I'm really, yeah, just sort of trying to recover from it. I don't know what I'm doing talking to this thing about this. I really don't. I mean, I figure that this is supposed to be this is supposed to be something where we talk about stuff that's light and happy and, all of that sort of stuff. Well, this isn't light and happy. I really feel, yeah, I'm not feeling very good at the moment at all. Yeah, I know I'm going to be talking about other stuff at some point. Just not really right now. I'm not sure whether or not I really feel as though going into my backstory is going to be appropriate. I mean, simply from the point of view that whenever I have with anyone else, even though it sort of has been traumatic for me, a lot of people have basically said to me, well, most other people go through sort of something 10 times worse than what you have on a routine basis, so what the hell are you talking about? Shut the hell up, basically. So, yeah, but I think that's really something sort of that I've been looking forward to and that I've been knowing that I've got to do, and it's basically just end the soap opera, end the drama that's been in my life for a long time. And Dad, admittedly, has mainly been the source of that. There are some things, yeah, that I probably shouldn't talk about that have happened with regards to family members. I mean, in terms of suicides and attempted suicides and I guess sort of some fairly heavy-duty criminal behaviour in some respects. I mean, I don't really want to go into specifics, but suffice it to say that, well, yeah, it really hasn't been, my family life really hasn't been the proverbial bed of roses. I mean, I know sort of a lot of people's haven't been, and, hey, this is the 21st century, this is the end times, right? I mean, everyone goes through this shit. That's what I ought to be thinking. But it just doesn't, I mean, knowing that doesn't help, I mean, you can rationalise it, you can look at September 11th, you can look at the frigging tsunami, and you can think to yourself, well, you know, all you've gone through is basically a more intimate, a microscopic version of what's been happening out there in the real world, in inverted commas. But yeah, just somehow, for some reason, doing that just really doesn't help me. And God, I'm rambling. But look, none of this has been designed to hold anyone's interest. I'm not playing to a crowd here at the moment. I'm really not. I'm not trying to produce anything that I really know or think that anyone is going to care about watching. This is basically just me pouring a whole heap of shit out. Yeah, and I know a lot of people would say, James, this really isn't a good idea, you know, giving people your emotion, giving people the raw, unedited version, you know? I mean, but this basically is what you're getting at the moment. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens. I think that's all sort of we can do, you know. I've got to get into a place of detachment emotionally, if I can, and basically just wait and see. Anyway, I'll talk to everyone later. Sean, you've been really great. You've been really, really, really good, and man, I really appreciate it. Thanks, really. I'll talk to everyone later.